Hey YouTube, thanks for checking in. This is RC Drone Club here. So guys, today I have received my this knockoff battery. So first let me do unboxing. So this is the battery. It came in the nice packaging. Yes, very safe packaging indeed. And let me open it. Cheapest, I can say cheapest knockoff battery today. I've received this. It was like 14.50 dollars. It was the cheapest knockoff battery I have ever found on the internet. This time I have purchased from AliExpress, and it was the cheapest. Yes, now you can see it. Oh yes, so it clearly looks at it is the knockoff battery. You don't have to look deeper into it to find out this is a knockoff or original. This clearly looks the knockoff battery. Let me bring the original one. Yes, this is the original one, and this one is the knockoff. The downward is the knockoff battery, and upward up battery is the original battery. You can see the difference is very clear. You can see the writings LiPo and 2700 mAh. They both have changed fonts and sizes. The dimensions of the batteries are same, and the dimension of the stickers are also same, but the writings, the font writings are different. So it clearly this is not the original one. I guess now it will be more visible. Let me put on the lights. Yes, now you can see they are clearly visible, and you can differentiate very clearly. This one is the knockoff which I have got today, and it clearly looks this is the knockoff, and they both are original, but they are used, so if they have swelled away, they are swollen, so the dimensions are not properly. You can see the dimensions. Somebody commented that you can also check the wire lengths. The knockoff battery has shorter length, so let me check also the wire lengths. The wire lengths of these batteries, the wire lengths are the same. Yes, the wire lengths are the same, dimensions are the same, the sticker dimensions are the same. The only difference is that if you purchase a knockoff battery, it must be cheaper. If you purchase a cheap battery, if you are not purchasing from Hubsan, and if you are purchasing a cheap battery, it is definitely a knockoff. And this battery which I have got today is definitely a knockoff battery, because it was the cheapest Hubsan battery in the online market. This was 1450. Now check the flight time with this battery. So guys, I'm down here to check the battery timing of my this new knockoff battery. So let me on the motors. Yes, the motors are now armed, and let me take it up now. Yes, so the H501S in the air about 4 to 5 feet. Now I am going to leave this cord here. I have just started my timer on my stopwatch, on my wristwatch. I have just started the stopwatch on my wristwatch, and now I will check the time of this battery. So let's see how much it lasts, this battery time. It is the cheapest knockoff battery which I found on the internet, so I was curious to check the battery timing and the quality of this battery, because this was so cheap. It was like $14.50, and let me see how much flight time this battery gives me. So I'm going to fast forward the video from this point. guys, yes, 21 minutes of flight time. Yes, that is impressive. This cheapest knockoff battery, $14.50. This battery gives flight time of 21 minutes. This is really impressive. But for me, the flight time is not important. For me, flight time is not important because my last knockoff battery was also giving 21 minutes of flight time, and that battery was like $20, and this was $14.5. This is a really cheap battery, and that battery was also giving 21 minutes of flight time, but that battery did not last more than 30 flights. My original battery, which came from the Hubsan, that lasted more than 55 flights. I can say that lasted about 60 flights. So for me, the important thing is that how much battery lasts, and I will see that how much flights this battery will give me. 21 minutes time flight time is impressive, but I don't see flight time. I'm not interested in flight time. I'm just interested that how much battery will last, how much flights it will give me. This is the cheapest battery. Number one, it clearly looks that it is the knockoff, and it's giving 21 minutes of flight time. Impressive. So the last factor, that is how much it will last. So I will share my thoughts with you after a month, after a month, when I will use this battery, and I will count the numbers that how much flight did this battery give me. So guys, these were my thoughts about this new cheap knockoff battery of H501S. So if you like to buy this battery, I will put the link down below in the description, and you can buy the battery there. This battery is giving me 21 minutes of flight time, but I don't know how much this battery will last. We'll find out in the future. So guys, thanks for watching, and please subscribe for more.